What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Amaziah here, and of course, I'm back. So I had to come in a little bit earlier than I was expecting to. I was kind of planning on probably taking a 2-week break, but we're going to be going ahead and pushing forward since, of course, I now have a reason to actually put out a video. I'm hyped as fuck. I just finished Infinity War. I'm fucking blazed the fuck out, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Am I even alive right now? If you haven't seen Infinity War, go see that movie. But right now, I'm going to take this hype and generate it into a video for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. So recent events for Kingdom Hearts 3 has been fucking phenomenal. To Kingdom Hearts YouTubers and other people who have been huge within the social sphere of Kingdom Hearts, they've been invited to go play Kingdom Hearts 3 early or actually get an early copy sent to them. Now pause right there. If Kingdom Hearts 3 is very far off, some people still believe the game is going to come out in December, fine. But if Kingdom Hearts 3 truly was that far off, why do you think they're telling people now that they will get the opportunity to play the game early? And if they were just going to invite them to play the game at like E3 or something, like some kind of closed doors thing, to where they'll probably have like the full game and they can play all the way up until like a certain amount of time, so potentially like 4 hours. We've had something like that happen with YouTubers before, to where they get the full game, they get full access to the game, but they only have 4 hours to do whatever the hell they're going to do. So if they just want to play it, of course they just play it. If they want to record the content and actually put it up on their video, on their channel later, whenever they're given the permission to, they can do that as well. But for them to be doing it this soon, of course, if this is going to be copies, and from how many of these I've seen, it definitely sounds like they're going to be actual full copies of the game rather than them getting invited. That's fucking phenomenal. That's fucking phenomenal. And then prior to, of course, people getting chosen to play the game, we had James Woods talking about he already had started recording, and we've had other people who already talking about they had started recording, and we even had the Spanish voice actor for Baymax. He even wanted to reprise his role, and he put up a video talking about how he wanted to reprise his role. And if not that, if I'm not remembering correctly, he definitely was talking about something involving him either wanting to be Baymax or that he had been working on a video game or something like that, and of course it involved Baymax. So that means definitely it would have to be Kingdom Hearts 3, as of course Disney aren't putting out any games right now for Big Hero 6. The movie came out in like 2014. That was 4 years ago. So definitely it has to be Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, today we got a new piece of information when it comes to the voice acting, and guys, it's the most hype piece of information that we got. So coming from Mr. Prince, this is the guy who actually does the voice of Vexen and Evan. Apparently, he was asked, "Hi Mr. Prince, I'm a big fan of your work as Vexen in the Kingdom Hearts series. I recently saw a post claiming that you wouldn't be returning for Kingdom Hearts 3. I wanted to know if you could confirm that with me, as people often like to start rumors about these things. If any info you can provide would be very much appreciated." Now, he wasn't invited to, of course, let's just read it. I'm getting ahead of myself, damn. It is my understanding that Kingdom Hearts 3 has already been recorded. I was not asked to reprise my role as either Vexen or Evan. So, break it down, niggas. Y'all know I like to break shit down. Even if I'm overhyping it, y'all know I like to break shit down. So the first sentence, he says, "It is my understanding that Kingdom Hearts 3 has already been recorded. I was not asked to reprise my role as either Vexen or Evan." Now, whether or not this guy has credibility is questionable, because if he wasn't asked to record or reprise his role, this would mean that, of course, he wouldn't be in the loop with the other voice actors. Now, pause. When you do voice acting, to my understanding, at some points you are, of course, told to kind of work with someone else, so that way you can have a more intimate scene between characters. Pretty much, so let's say like the ending of Kingdom Hearts 2, when Sora and Kairi are reading the letter together, or they're reading it out together. I'm pretty sure that those two voice actors had to actually be present for them to get that same emotional kind of effect that we had through the two of them speaking. They had to both be present, and this is how voice acting kind of goes. And what I'm trying to imply here is that just because he hasn't been invited, that doesn't mean that he doesn't know someone who potentially was invited. And this guy has had run-ins with Riku, and if the same voice actor for Riku is going to be within Kingdom Hearts 3, he would definitely have a moment with him. I also believe that this guy has also had a moment with Sora, so I mean, yeah, the Haley Joel Osment, pretty much, I'm pretty sure he had a moment with him to where they had to work together. So potentially he also knows him. He may also keep in contact with him. And if they speak about Kingdom Hearts and stuff, you know, there's a potential possibility that he may have hit someone up and asked them, hey, yo, did you guys actually start recording? Because no one ever hit me from Square Enix or from anywhere to actually come in as Evan. And they probably told him, oh, dude, I actually finished my part and stuff like that. So something like that could happen. And what he's saying here is that to his understanding, Kingdom Hearts 3 has already been recorded, baby. So this means that the last phase of Kingdom Hearts is starting, and that last phase is a phase that can be anywhere from 3 months to 6 months. Now, we don't know how long it's finished. If this is true, we don't know how long this information or the recording, we don't know how far along the recording and of course the mixing and mastering is. And if you don't know what mixing and mastering is, I'm pretty sure if it works the same way as it does with music, it's pretty much to where you try and keep the vocals leveled, so that way, of course, 1 minute Sora doesn't sound like he's screaming to the top of his fucking lungs, and then the next it sounds like, of course, he's fucking whispering. It's kind of like to where you kind of level out the sound, and when you level out the sound, you're kind of trying to keep everything like cohesive to the listener. So this means that, of course, the players won't randomly lose of course the vocals and stuff while they're playing the game or while they're watching a cutscene and some music is playing in the background. That is what mixing and mastering is. And when you think about the size of Kingdom Hearts 3, definitely a game that's going to be at least 30 hours long through the story, there's a lot of work to be done. So there is still a wait to go. However, if this information is true, there was a rumor a while back talking about potentially July being the release month of Kingdom Hearts 3, and this was something taken from the Toy Story trailer, in which they talked about how one of the toys named, I think its name was Julia or something like that, and like the name is actually, I think, derivative, or July is actually derivative from the name, so it's one or the other. And then of course there's the pricing, and the pricing kind of hints at the date. You guys know me, I'll actually have like some kind of display of it in the video for you. But definitely this is some hyped ass news, and if the recording for Kingdom Hearts 3 is done, I say we probably got 3 more months to go, and then of course we'll have the shipping process, and I think that leaves us probably within July, as that rumor probably predicted. That's some good ass shit. I mean, the point of me telling you guys that Kingdom Hearts stuff has been phenomenal, especially with like Kingdom Hearts 3, surrounding Kingdom Hearts 3, the reason why I pretty much painted that picture for you guys was to say, niggas, people are getting invited to play the game, or people are going to be sent copies, and they're being told within the month of April. If the game is going to be coming out at some point in September, that is mad fucking early. I mean, if the game, yeah, some point beyond September, that is mad fucking early for people to get it confirmed that they're going to be playing. And I'm pretty sure all of those motherfuckers who got invited, I'm pretty sure they know either when the game is going to release or when they're going to get the opportunity to play it. So I'm pretty sure they know that, and that's why they keep saying, that's why all of them pretty much has the same thing. It's kind of like a copy and paste to where they're like, oh, I can't say any more details. That's why they're saying that. Either they, or they could potentially just not know, but I think that's why they say I can't share any more details, because obviously people are going to ask, when are they going to be able to play it, and of course, will it be a full copy of the game? And for them to be telling people right now, that means that this shit has to be close. We have to be close. So let me know what you guys think about the information. This has been your boy Amaziah. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class, and I will be going forward. And thank you guys for showing me all the love that you guys did on that last video. I truly cannot express to you enough how much it truly showed me, like, how many people care about my content, and it made me realize that I was looking at the wrong fucking shit to actually judge whether or not I should keep going or not. I'm sorry, I just hit the mic. Whether or not I should keep going or not, man. You guys are fucking phenomenal, and let's go.